AutoCAD Drafting Part 1 Chapter 2 Section 2.1 Introduction to Prerequisite. Under this series of course, what we are going to learn? We are going to learn this in two major steps. Part 1 AutoCAD Tools and Techniques. Here the learning outcome is become an expert in AutoCAD tools and techniques. And in Part 2 AutoCAD Drafting and Documentation. Here the learning outcome is become an expert in AutoCAD drafting and documentation. As a first step, we are starting the part 1. Since we are starting the course with the freshers, we don't expect any previous knowledge requirement. So we teach each and everything. That means whatever the things that you required to learn this subject. So those things we define as prerequisites. Prerequisites of start learning AutoCAD. So here we learn various things such as first thing is introduction to prerequisites. That's what I am doing now. In section 2, overall building construction process. Here we go through. For example, we'll say the client is having an empty land in the middle of the city. So what is the solution? Is writing down everything as a book. The best solution is preparing drawings. The structural engineer is defining the strength of the concrete and the strength of the steel. The next level is building services. Section 3 building components. Foundation is not bearing the load. Foundation is transferring the load to the subsoil safely. And this is gutter and the downpipe. Section 4 architectural drawing. For further understanding, here you can find yellow color painted area, that is this. So these are the floor plans and some elevation. Section 5 structural drawing and services drawing. The reinforcement bar size and the arrangement of the reinforcement bar, all these things are mentioned. And services drawing, which is also called as MEP drawings. From section 6 to section 15, we'll go through the units and conversion. 2 into 2 equal to 4. Meter into meter, I can write meter square. Whenever we are talking about the measurement, we should have a physical idea of that. For example, if you take kilo, the label is K and the value of that is 1000, the answer will be 2.356. Now this length is 1 inch, but if you check the similar in metric units in the ruler, that is 25.4 millimeter. Lot number 3 having the area of 7.7. Section 16 dimension. A 3D object has faces, vertex and edges. Section 17 angle. And if the angle is 360 degree, we call complete full angle. So degree, minute, second. In some calculators you can see this as a DMS. Again, if I press this button, that is switching between the degree, minute, second and decimal. Section 18 polygons. It is pentagon, hexagon, heptagon, octagon, nonagon, decagon. Section 19 circle and curves. The area between the chord and the circumference is called as segment. Section 20 coordinate planes. So -5, 1. So that is the coordinate. -5 is the x-axis and 1 is the y-axis. So here we have x, y, and here we are giving one distance and angle. Section 21 scale. So what is this? First number 1 is the paper space unit and the second number is model space unit. Now using a ruler, I'll measure the width of the window. So that measures as 20 millimeter. So that means what is the actual size of the window? Okay, join with the course. Let's start learning with prerequisites of start learning AutoCAD.